Hello everyone, welcome to Byte Nexus Tech, where we learn everything from basics by connecting technology with real world example. So today we are going to start one new series C programming playlist where we are going to cover all the topics from basic to advanced level, and this series is for college graduates or the working professionals and anyone who is interested in learning programming language. So today's topic is introduction to C programming. Before diving deep into the topic, I would like to walk you through this analogy. So here is one person called as Kumar. Okay, Kumar has purchased a new computer system. So on this system, he opened let's take he opened the Instagram on these systems. So on Instagram, he clicked on that Instagram and he opened that, and later he sent the message to someone, or else he opened the YouTube and he started playing the YouTube streaming or anything, whatever the software present in this system or in this specifically a hardware which is a machine. Okay, whatever present software present in this machine, the user is very easily accessing and performing any action on that. So have you ever thought, guys, like how does the computer actually understand what you're doing? Okay, how it is understanding? Because the truth is computer don't understand English or Hindi. Whatever the user knows, whatever the Kumar knows English, either in English or Hindi, but the system doesn't understand that. System can only understand either 0 or 1. Maybe in your school time you have seen this graph where 0 will represent the low voltage and 1 represent the high voltage. In this in this digital signals format, the data will be stored into the machine or the system is just a hardware, nothing more than that. Okay, it is just a hardware, but the hardware is performing with this intelligence, like whatever action we want it to perform, it is doing that. So how it is doing, we'll look after. But as I said that everything inside the system is either 0 or 1 pattern. So now imagine writing instruction like that manually. Is it possible? If let's take if I want to run the Instagram, if I want to open the Instagram for that, or let's say very simple, if I want to print hello world, if I write that in this pattern 0 and 1, so how much like how many years it will take to write, just to write h, maybe this much stream it will take. Okay, so is it possible manually? It is tough, and it is not even possible. Okay, it is very tough to do that. So, so instead we use a programming language to do all these machine. So behind all this scene, C programming language comes into the picture. C programming or any programming language for that matter. Okay. So what it will happen, you write the C code. Okay. The code or programming language, you write this code is nothing but just instructions given to perform some task. Okay, so that instructions will go to the machine, and the machine it will convert into this format, binary format, and machine will start performing the action whatever you ask to perform. So this was the analogy. Next we'll go to the next page. Here we'll see what is the programming language. Okay, so programming language is just a step-by-step instructions given to the computer. What it is? Just instruction giving to the computer to perform certain task. Okay. So think of it like a recipe. We can think like our mother says to prepare tea. Then we go to the kitchen and we first instruction will be take a warm water. Okay, after that add some tea leaves. Okay, after that add some sugar into that, and it's ready. Your tea will be ready, your output will be ready. So in this way, whatever instructions we are doing, actions we are doing depend on this instruction, and we are preparing our tea. So in this way, the user is giving instructions in in a way, in the way of programming language. Those instructions or the recipe which we understood by that example will be executed and provides the output to us. Okay, in this way programming language works. So we'll next go to the history. What the history says. Uh, C programming has been developed by the Dennis Ritchie, which is the famous scientist. In 1972, he developed the C while he was he was building one operating system. I think operating system. I hope you guys knows. Operating system is just a intermediate between the user and the machine. Okay, so without operating system, machine is just a piece of hardware. Okay, so when he was developing operating system, specifically Unix, then he developed the C programming language in the Bell Laboratory. Okay, so this was the history of C. Now C is the mother of all languages we call, because after C, all the most of the languages has been derived from C, like Java, Python, okay, C++, everything. So, but the next question comes, the why C only? Why we should learn C? Now in 2026, is it still booming? The answer is C is still famous and popular. Why? It gives the control over the memory or system resources and uh, the embedded systems. Okay, whatever the hardware we are using, if we want to work closely to with the hardware, then C comes into the picture, and fastly we can run the C program and in an efficient way. I'll give a best example that for developing operating system or like Linux, Windows, all has been developed by using C. Like you can say for embedded systems, our IoT systems. So embedded system we need drivers to develop. Okay. Uh, TV machine, TV washing machines, cameras, all its firmware has been developed by using C programming. So even in networking field, okay, like router, modem, their drivers has been developed by using C only. So all the embedded system has been developed by using C. So that is why C is preferred, and like that we'll go to the next topic now. What was the next topic? So our first program we'll write now. So first program, I'll give the file name as program.c. So as I said that just we are giving instructions. So that instruction will be first I'll write, and please be patient as we are learning very interesting topic and it's a beginning guys. So be excited. It may take some time for you as it is very beginner level. From the syntax level I am explaining you. So this is printf. Just everyone writes first program there by printing hello world. So we are also writing in the same way, right guys? So what I did, I just written, as I said, that instructions I have written. So these human readable instructions I have written here, what it does. So this line says that this hash means it's a preprocessor, it is called as. Okay, so this preprocessor, it will include, what it will include, it will include stdio.h. Dot h means header file. So What this stdio.h? So apart from this, just come aside, here we have a C standard library. Okay, we have standard library. Means standard library means all the predefined functions or whatever the methods, classes, structures, everything, not classes, structures or union, everything has been defined here, which need to be used already predefined in this. So like that, stdio.h is also already defined in this, where stdio.h contains the printf, scanf functions. Guys, we have used here printf function. This predefined C library function. If we do not include this header file, then we cannot use this printf function. So that is how it works. Okay. So next, coming to the next line, when control will means when we start executing this program, then control come first to the main function. Means program execution will be start from the main function only. When the control see there are many lines, if you write thousands of line, it won't go directly to execute that. It will first come here at the main function, and from here it will start executing. Int is just a data type. We'll see this on in our next video. So printf means it will give output at the screen. So we are printing at the screen as a hello world, and I am ending this with semicolon. All the statements in the C program end with the semicolon only. Okay, after that return 0. So after executing all the statements here, it will return 0, means program has executed successfully. And this curly braces are just a code block. So we will write whatever instruction we need to provide here. So this is what the program.c, our source code, we have written now. So next we'll see how everything is happening. So first, whatever source code you have written, right, that program.c, okay, this source code in your machine, on your machine screen, you'll be writing, right here the system is there. On this system you have written now .c program. Okay, so this source code, what will happen, operating system will be there in your like Windows or Linux, whatever it is. So that operating system will load this source code into the RAM. Okay, in memory it will load first of all. After loading that .c, here our OS is there. Okay, it will load the .c on the RAM. After that, CPU, what it will do? It will execute this .c, means it will process whatever it want to do, and after processing whatever output is there, it will send to OS, and OS will put on the screen whatever your hello world or whatever it is. So like that, internally it will work as a high level overview I have given. So how internally it works? So program.c, as we have written, then then the next step will come pre-processing. So what is preprocessor? As I said, that hash is the preprocessor directory. So the whatever program.c is there, then that program.c by processor it will convert into a program.i. Okay, I is long form I don't know, but I'll tell you the concept how it is. Preprocessor, what it will do, it will first include that header file. Okay, as we earlier discussed. Then it will remove the comments. Okay, whatever comments means just a text given in the code to understand it for other developers. Okay, so it will remove those comments, so because comments won't get executed. Okay, just for understanding purpose we write in the code. After that it will expand the macros. Okay, macros are the name given to the statements, or okay, just it will expand the macros, and maybe later you will understand it better. Just for now, you just see what's happening here, what preprocessor is doing. Okay, so it will also do conditional compilation. It will make compiler to do conditional compilation. Condition compilation means if I say hash if you execute this code of block, else some condition is overlaid, then you can execute another block. So like that condition compilation it will do. Then next compiler will come. What compiler will do, whatever the preprocessed file is there, it will convert into a object file. This machine instructions. Okay, machine instructions it will convert. And we can say as assembly language also. Okay. I hope you have learned in your college time this assembly language and all. After that, but still it is not executable file. So then what happen? Linker will come into the picture. What linker will do? Whatever we have got pre-processed means header files like printf we have written. So that printf function which we are getting from the standard library, that header file, that uh, function it will link with our code. So that is called a linkers, means that's linkers work. Then it will give finally program.exe, which is executable, or in Linux this is in window, and Linux extension is out. Okay, program.out. So this will be the executable file and it will give you the output. So this is how the everything works in internally. I hope you understood. So please guys, do like and subscribe. So it will motivate us to do a next video. So in the next video we'll see variables, data types and many more topics. Thank you guys.